as the night air cools the Paviliao, Wawichia Mirabales here in the Namib Desert. The primary sort of heat will be the Group C action lighting up the court as Cabo Verde, they take to the floor against the Côte d'Ivoire in our final game of the day on day 4. A little bit earlier, we saw Rwanda go down to Congo DR, who picked up their first win of the tournament. And now here at 7 p.m. local time, it will be the Blue Sharks and the Elephants who will close out the action. Group C starting to take some form, and Congo, with their 1-1 record, they move to the top. The winner of this game will advance to the top of the group, and then it'll make it fascinating on the final day of group play. But as it stands, Côte d'Ivoire, they are in second place, and Cape Verde, of course, with that win of theirs, they are all locked up and knotted up, and we will have an interesting encounter without a doubt. They have started the tournament well, did the Elephants. With that win, 78 points they were able to put up over Team Rwanda. And with their way and their style of their half-court offense alongside Solo Diabate and the play of Matt Costello, this veteran team executed well and put together a good performance. Joining me is one of Africa's finest, the WNBA star alongside Ife Ibekwe. This should be a classic clash.
It definitely should be a classic class, as we know that Côte d'Ivoire, a veteran team with the knowledge of how tough this tournament is, as they reach second place in the 2021 AfroBasket. So they're definitely looking a way to continue to stay top in this bracket of Group A.
For Cabo Verde and coach Emmanuel Trovada, it was the play of their big man inside the paint, the all-star in 2021, Eddie Tavares, that headlined the offensive load. He put 14 points and 19 rebounds alongside 2 blocks as he centered the paint. They also got some great shooting from Will Tavares on the guard position with his 17 points and 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Those two combined to help send them into the victory.
You talk about how they played offensively in their win over DR Congo. They rallied from a 16-point deficit to third behind the three-point line, knocking down 12 threes to fuel their comeback. So they know how to score.
The last time that Trovade was at the helm in 2007 took them to the bronze medal. We will unpack a little bit more, but that will only be after the national anthems.
National anthem from Côte d'Ivoire. Now the national anthem from Cape Verde.
sends chills up the spine with national pride every time the national anthems play before the start of a FIBA basketball contest, especially here at the AfroBasket. These two teams, when it comes to head-to-head, it's the Côte d'Ivoire 2-1. They've seen each other 3 times in competition. The last time that they played was in the World Cup qualifiers in the 79-64 win to Cape Verde, who hold the lead in the head-to-head. Well, we have a look quickly at the referees for this one. It's Amr Abolo out of Egypt, Baise from Senegal, and Grant Cody out of the United States. The Blue Sharks, they will look to center the paint around that man, Tavares, who is a force that we've seen, comes in with a big reputation, the 5-time EuroLeague defensive player, and all defense, and 3 times he's led the league in blocks. He's just been outstanding, but we will have a look at the starting 5 for Côte d'Ivoire. Assemian Mular alongside Kone, Kouadio, Favessa Fofana, and that's going to be the matchup to keep an eye on. Matt Costello, the big man inside the paint for Côte d'Ivoire. Dadier, Chiabate, Sidibe, Omen, Ouattara will provide some extra firepower off the bench. And for the head coach, Miguel Angel Ramos, he's got a job ahead of him. He's been at the helm of this team, guiding them to the AfroBasket, leading them to a successful record. He's going to try to continue that here. Will Tavares heads up the offense alongside Ivan Almeida in the center of the paint. Correa, Beto Gomez, Eddie Tavares will be the front court man. Lima, Delgado, Sanchez, Gomez, Lopes are all available for coach Emmanuel Trovada. Master stroke he had, keeping Tavares off, and took a little bit of a risk at the end of that third quarter, putting him back in, and that's where the turnaround came for this Cape Verde team. They found some confidence from the three-point line, and they steered themselves to victory.
As we see Cape Verde just warming up, the Blue Sharks entered with seasoned scores and a big interior. As we talked about Tavares, this last game, 14 points and 19 rebounds. And he was definitely in foul trouble that game, and just his presence alone was able to cut that 16-point deficit that they faced against the DR Congo. And it was a 3-point line that they were just lighting it up, but it was the presence of Tavares and Côte d'Ivoire over the win. They're just a balanced veteran team. They love to, and they're the best and their half-court set. Their defense is mature and composed, and they really like to push their opponents to play that half-court defense or half-court offense. That's where they're going to really be great at, getting into that slow rhythm.
Well, the X factor in both of these teams will be the big men inside the paint. Both Matt Costello and Eddie Tavares were part of the 2021 AfroBasket All-Star team. The versatile inside-out game of Costello, we got to look at that, the way that he's able to facilitate and score, and the rebounding force, and he's an alter chamber inside. He's able to alter shots, block shots, and score. Eddie Tavares, that matchup, a marquee one, and one of the best we will see in this year's competition.
Okay, Leo, you on the top.
The core style of this
Semian
team.
coming here. Matt is coming, and then now, after the handoff, Basu start to come here. We want to play a flare for him.
Vamos castigá-los. Saída de pressing, net block.
Solo Chiabate, 9th AfroBasket for the Ivorian legend. They will look to lean on him coming in off the bench. When you look at the core style of these two teams, we think for Côte d'Ivoire will be a balanced attack with their veteran poise. These are two of the oldest rosters in the competition. There'll be gritty resilience and paint control via Tavares for the Cape Verde team.
Côte d'Ivoire, I know they're a team that really sets in that half-court offense. They're not a team that's going to get a lot of fast break points. They're not going to rush up the floor and push the ball. They're going to set up slow. They're going to set in their pace, and they're going to run their offense. But Cape Verde, they're a team that can do both. They're both experienced teams, but Cape Verde just knows how to move in the flow of the offense, and it's just the big man, Tavares, knowing how his presence is really welcome, and it just shocks everybody on the floor. And so you have Gomes and Tavares and all the lineups for Cape Verde to show up. They're really a good team, and they play at their pace.
One thing is for sure, when Tavares is on the floor, the opposing guards and front court have a look to see where he is, and they will pick their moments to try and attack the paint. So it is 6'10". Matt Costello up against the 2'21" frame of Tavares. He tipped this one off. Tavares to Gomes. Beto Gomes with the start, and Almeida goes right into Tavares. Now Almeida fires up the first shot of the game, and right in rhythm, 2 on the board.
That's exactly what he did in the first game. Almeida was a key player in that first half for this Cape Verde team.
Mular. Now Costello, you might like that matchup against Correa. Got some time. The kick out. Nice ball movement here from Côte d'Ivoire. That shot is long. Correa on the rebound. Wow, superb work to get back. Quaggio steals it right back. Kone. Now Costello's matched up with Tavares. Kicks it to the other side. There is Mular. He goes left hand.
They're going to find a way to score over Tavares as he's just sitting in that paint, and that is the first point for Mulare in this game.
Picked his moments. A nice bit of reading of the defense there. Finish with the left hand. Gomes. Ivan Almeida. The jab. Now trying to drop it out into the path of this Côte d'Ivoire team, and there is some solid defense right there. Gomes has a couple of words to say to young Mular.
You could just see here Gomes just getting back on defense and being big, blocking the shot of Mulare, as this is the start of a good defensive Cape Verde team.
They will protect the paint by any means necessary. Anderson Correa. Instinctive pit for Luanda. Before suiting up for Creole Star of Cabo Verde in the BAL. There's Almeida. Off the foot of Almeida, trying to hand off there with Tavares backcourt is called.
He's definitely an energy player for Cape Verde. He's constantly moving without the ball, and then when he has the ball, he can create on any position on the floor.
One thing that was showcased in the opening game for Côte d'Ivoire was their half-court offense. They do thrive and flourish in the half-court. Mular, yes. Kone on the drive, trying to go up and under. Tavares there to alter the shot again. Correa. Hands off to Gomes. And Gomes just off the front iron. Mular. Both teams quickly set up. Quaggio off the front of the rim, and they keep the ball alive. More work here for the Côte d'Ivoire. Costello will fire off from the three-point line. Mular, well, he's quickly into space, and he drops in another layup.
Yeah, Mular just is going to be active on the offensive end, just moving well, and was in the right place in that possession. 18
points, 4 rebounds for Mular. 22 years young, the youngest player around this Côte d'Ivoire team. Quickly, that shot is tapped back. Quaggio, Kone in transition. That is a rhythm shot that falls right on in. Quick 5-point lead. The Elephants push ahead against the Blue Sharks. Correa. Well contested. Now Will Tavares attacking inside. A great bit of reading there from Will Tavares as he finishes with the right hand.
Excellent drive to the basket for Cape Verde.
Will Tavares, 30 years old, and he's able to drop that one in crucial in their comeback of that 16-point turnaround to help them pick up the win against the Congo. Kone, right by the hand of Tavares.
It's going to be very slim baskets like that going to the basket over Tavares, but that's a great move from Kone.
Lead still at 5. Gomes turns quickly inside. The hook shot is short. Tap back. Rattles back out. Hasn't fallen yet for Cabo Verde. Costello in transition will pull up. The 3-ball not there. Kouadio follows and finishes and powers Côte d'Ivoire. Now they're into double digits.
Now this is a great momentum for the Elephants in this first quarter.
Didn't see too much transition from Côte d'Ivoire against the DRC. They are finding some space and they're pushing the ball up, taking advantage in transition. Gomes stolen. Kouadio draws Will Tavares into the foul.
This is an intense game because both teams have won in this Group A. And you just see here, Gomes just trying to go, but then the steal from Kouadio as he gets fouled.
11-4, that's the score. 5 minutes have almost just flown by. We'll get our first time out. Cabo Verde, well, they were on the back foot.
Ei, easy. Vamos devagar. Vamos devagar, vamos com calma. O que nós temos de fazer é defender bem. Temos de defender bem. Não há cestos fáceis. Aquele jogador, tens que negar a direita, tens que mandar para a esquerda. Mandem para dentro, para o bloqueio do Edi. Não há penetrações pela linha. Boxe alto, olha o homem nas costas. Ei, e sermos organizados, pá. Listen. 5. Ei, 5.
Look at the work there of Moulard, picking up where he left off after the opening performance. There is joy in attacking the paint, and they've been aggressive, been rewarded with that aggression. The Côte d'Ivoire to start out this first quarter. A 7-0 scoring run. And the timeout from Emmanuel Trovois is just to see if they can break the rhythm of Côte d'Ivoire and find some rhythm of their own.
We know where it starts, and that's getting the ball set up, getting the ball into Tavares. Maybe he doesn't have to make a move, but the fact that the ball can go in and out definitely expands the offensive flow for Cape Verde.
Sometimes can be underutilized in the offense is Eddie Tavares. Now it's Moulard. Drives by. Costello kicks it right out for Fana. Well, he thought it might be online. Will Tavares holds up. Costello, the matchup now for Eddie Tavares. Tavares tries to hook it in. Work is won there by Fofana on the rebound. Now it's Kone. Trying to save back the possession, crossed into the path of Anderson Correa. And Correa! Super strong take, and Moulard is drawn into the foul. And just like that, quickly in transition, they try and get back some points.
Yeah, they're trying to move in a fast pace on the offensive flow, Cape Verde, because they know Côte d'Ivoire likes to set up and they don't like to really truly run in transition. So that is going to be a game changer for Cape Verde to run in transition, to attack the basket, because they will be getting the foul as they go to the free throw line.
Well, before they go to the free throw line, referees were in a conference. They're going to trigger the instant replay system and look if they are going to upgrade the call here.
Yes? We don't need to. Okay. We are going to review if the contact meets the criteria for unsportsmanlike foul. Can we see normal play, please? Can you help me? Yeah. Yes, frame by frame, please. Can we see the back camera under the basket? Yes. Yes. I think it's the right hands.
Yep.
Yeah. They try to play the ball.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, frame by frame, please. Frame by frame. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Can we see it normal? Can we see it normal? Do you see follow through?
I want a different angle.
Yeah. Can we see different angle, please?
I want a, give me a side overhead angle.
Yes. Go, go. No, for me, normal.
For you, that's normal?
What do you see?
For me, I see a follow through on the arm from behind and not, I see the initial action being legal. I see the second action being a follow through, not an attempt to play the ball intentionally.
Can we see it normal to have my final? Can we see it normal? Yes, normal. The same angle.
Same angle.
Yes. Go normal. No, a little bit back. Yes, go. Look, normal.
Normal speed. You will have normal speed.
No?
Normal speed.
Normal, yeah? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm sportsman.
That's zero.
Thank you. Okay. After review, we confirm and sportsman like how? Yes. Confirm.
Zero unsportsmanlike. Good shot.
Taken right through the process there, and you see the upgrade. The initial action was legal, and then the follow-through comes in, and so the upgrade allows Anderson Correa a chance to go to the free throw line.
We like that the refs went back to just see on that play what the decision was, and it's good that they, went to check it out, as they called it in sportsmanship.
Part of the AfroBasket team in 2021 and the World Cup campaign here for Cape Verde. Anderson Correa started his career in Portugal, played for Petro de Luanda, some time in Spain as well, and then Creole star for the in the Basketball Africa League in 2025. Gets the second one in. They keep the possession of the basketball. Chance here for Cape Verde to just recompose themselves. Hand off to Almeida. Tavares trying to set the screen, and there is contact for Kone as he goes down on the ground.
You see here Almeida shooting that shot, and just the hit on the head to Kone just leaves him down for a bit, but he's up.
Right back up. Inadvertent contact once again. Favessa Fofana pressured by Almeida. Now Molare. Costello fires off the second three. Still the rangefinder short.
Yeah, he hasn't got the ball in the paint so far. He's shot 3 threes so far.
Tavares. Now again, trying to work with the same right-hand hook. Different result this time. Little you can do when it's that close.
Yeah, we talked about the matchup between Tavares and Castillo. And that's just going to be a battle all night long.
Correa. Head down for Correa. Should have finished. It rattles out. And he does not usually miss those ones close range at all. That's the high-flying Correa, but it is Côte d'Ivoire basketball now. The turn in and the finish for Dali, who's just come in.
That was just great patience and movement, using his whole body to get around Almeida as he scores his first point of the game.
They do look to exploit mismatches inside that half-court set. Strong take-back. Will Tavares, Ular holds. Costello hands over to Kone. Kone! Strong again. Second time we've seen him finish with Tavares at the rim.
Yeah, he has no fear and has the confidence. No matter how tall Tavares is, he's going to attack the basket.
Bazu Kone. Hands out to Will Tavares. Elbow shot. Strong. It's tapped into the part there of Ivan Almeida. Almeida fires back for Cape Verde.
Yeah, I think he's the energy player for Cape Verde as he's leading with 6 points.
A needed score. They find one from their energy leader. Primary playmaker is Almeida. Mular trying to pitch it across the corner. And Correa again down the floor. This time, blows the layup again.
Oh, he's doing fantastic moves. He just has to connect as he just went for a Euro step and reverse layup.
You can see him almost thinking through the move as he got to the rim. Missed it again. Costello, fourth three. Finds the range. Matt Costello on the board from the perimeter.
Maybe that's one of the keys to their games is because instead of posting up against Tavares, he's going to be on the outside perimeter shooting that three-point shot.
Will Tavares replies, and well, that's actually Combs on the three-point line. Dali. Now some work for Mular. Shot clock winds down. Costello taps back on the miss. Almost picked up. Coney. Mular. Chabs. Mular. His high archer. Won't fall. Holding his composure there. Beto goes, and there is contact. Dali goes in. Almeida goes to ground.
Almeida is definitely a smart player. He knows what he's doing as Dali gets his first foul. You see here, so good, understanding anytime someone's playing defense on him, he might get that hook. Ref didn't see it that time, and that's what you call a smart play.
Such a difficult cover because of the guile that he offers. He's able to extract fouls, get to the free throw line. He's never out of the game, is Ivan Almeida. Now the matchup is switched. This Quaggio trying to get the cover. Joel Almeida is in, and so is Patrick Lima. Almeida again in the thick of things.
He definitely knows how to draw fouls in the right moments.
Two things about Almeida is he will spend a lot of time on the floor, always around 30+ minutes, and he knows how to draw fouls. Lima working against Dali. The kick out. Ivan Almeida pull up just inside. Chiapate into upper relief. Shot clock and game clock wind down. Final 2 seconds. The last shot of the quarter. Well, was online, and Dacier can't find the touch, but they got the open look, and there is Beto Gomes trying to have a conversation with the referees. It brings the first quarter to a close. Again, excellent execution from the Côte d'Ivoire. It's 13-18 in favor of the Elephants at the end of the first quarter.
As we see here, 55% from Côte d'Ivoire on the 2-point shot, 50% from the free throw line, from the 3-point line from Cape Verde as they're down 5. We see here the first punch of the game was for Almeida as he pulled up jump shot, and then we see Costello passing in the rotation for Côte d'Ivoire as they missed that because of the defense from Cape Verde, but this was the first basket of their game from Mular.
Yeah, Mular was aggressive with every time he had the ball in hand. Kone found the range and was able to knock down the shot. And here is the excellent Will Tavares. You have to respect his ability to shoot the three and his ability to put the ball on the floor in full show. Kone exceptionally aggressive attacking Tavares, and that was the one opportunity that Costello put up. Kouadio put back in.
Here's the patient movement from Dali as just the big body post players posting up Almeida, and then you see him returning the favor from that three-point line as he knocks down that three-point shot.
You can scan the QR code to download the Courtside 1891 app for streams, schedules, and scores. Stay up to date with everything happening in the FIBA basketball world. The Asia Cup and the preliminaries to the Euros and the AfroBasket 2025. Second quarter action is set to resume. So for Côte d'Ivoire, just one change as Koulibaly makes his way in. It's Diabate, Kouadio, Koulibaly, Dali, and Dadier. Drop off into the path of Koulibaly, tries to run it strong there off the back. Almeida. Gets caught, and that offense really out of control there as Mendes, the captain, trying to pitch it back on the run, and Almeida caught on the backcourt.
That's what Côte d'Ivoire wants them to do, to set up in that offensive flow. What Cape Verde, they are like a transitional team. They like to rush and push the ball up. So for this Côte d'Ivoire team, their defense is doing amazing, and that's why the score is 13-18.
It was a definite feature in their win. Côte d'Ivoire making sure that half-court offense against one. Koulibaly turns in. There is Mendes picking up the rebound. They will make you play at their pace and tempo. The Elephants, they love to get it into that half court, and if they can push up and pick up a steal, they will. You see the outstretched foot of Kouadio.
They definitely slow the game down and force their opponent into tough sets, and we've seen that in the first quarter for Cape Verde. So hopefully they get into their momentum coming out in the second quarter.
Ivan Almeida. Mendes. Now Almeida on the fake. There is another good half-court set in that defense of theirs, and the turnover is forced.
Now you see here Almeida just trying to make something shake for Cape Verde as he turns the ball over.
The sixth Cape Verde turnover. Now a breather for Almeida. Delgado. Try to get a look. It was a
little friendly tap from coach on the Cape Verde team to Côte d'Ivoire.
Solo Diabate looked like he lost the ball, but I think there was a deflection, so it goes right back to him. Few red faces spared. Dali. And dials it right in from the three-point line.
Côte d'Ivoire definitely knows how to set up their offense in their pace and in their rhythm, as they are a team that likes to play half-court sets, and they're not going to rush. That was a great offense.
Well, that's a great drive there from Mendes as he lays it right up, finds a seam of space in the defense. Captain Menetti Mendes. Koulibaly in some trouble. Dadier there to relieve. Now Maxence Dadier kicks out to Dali. Bundles to the floor. And Roseli Sanchez.
You see here Dali just going straight to the basket, drive, left side of the court, and he gets fouled by Sanchez.
That's after he makes the three. Sanchez tries to come a little bit closer and it's drawn right into the foul. So Solo Diabate for Côte d'Ivoire. Koulibaly right back to Diabate from the corner. The Sharks, Blue Sharks with the ball. Meneti Mendes turns and fires, and there's a confident shot from Captain Mendes.
The momentum that Cape Verde needs right now as Mendes has 4 points.
There's another foul, and we are seeing this high-paced chess play out in front of us as the teams get into these half-court sets on every possession, trying to find the seams and the gaps in the defense.
The way that the ball is being moved on the Côte d'Ivoire, it's in their possession right now. The flow of this game is in their hands, and they're playing at will, and they're playing smoothly the way that they like to play.
Koulibaly. There's going to be 2 shots there.
Just a power move for Koulibaly, going, dribbling middle, and trying to up and elevate over Mendes, but Mendes creates the foul.
Chance here at the free throw line for Koulibaly, trying to get that matchup inside against Mendes. Koulibaly, perfect from the free throw line that time. So out goes Mendes, in comes Lopes.
Very rare full court pressure from Côte d'Ivoire on this possession, but the momentum is in their favor, so why not?
Trying to speed up the game just a little bit here for Cape Verde. That there, immediate return as Mendes drawn into the foul. First foul for Meneti Mendes, 4th team foul here for Cape Verde.
You could just see the frustration on Cape Verde as they're trying to get their rhythm into this game, but it's a long game. They're only down 5 points, so they still have time.
They will continue to play a measured game. This Côte d'Ivoire team, Dadier, trying to work the angles. Graggio couldn't hold it at all. Now the drive up, and well, the finish from Lima short.
You see that time and time again when they're trying to score.
Dadier up and under, can't find it. Tapped by Koulibaly, they have the ball right back. The jab, kick to the corner. Dadier will hit the 3, and a pass in the assist from Diabate.
That's just great ball movement from Côte d'Ivoire as a whole. The Elephants are playing at a high pace. It's passing the ball and getting to the right player, and that was a great attack to the basket and pass to the 3-point shot.
Just highly structured play from Côte d'Ivoire. Meneti Mendes inside. Could speed the winner on that matchup as he gets by Koulibaly.
That's what they're probably going to have to do, attack the basket. They're known for their 3-point shot, but you see here that attack to the basket and 3-point shot from the Elephant, and you see here on the other end Mendes just going up strong and getting the foul.
4 quick points for Meneti Mendes. This is his 5th AfroBasket, 34-year-old captain. in between playing in Portugal and on the continent, represented Cameroon's FAP, Ferroviário de Beira, Mozambique, played for the Creole Star team as well. Sampanés in Portugal. Creole Star, the BAL in 2025, gets the second one. Chadier. Chance for Kouadio to work against Lima. Kouadio, his hook shot is challenged with the contact call. Two things about that. This means that their 15th foul is picked up, and it's going to be Lima's first, and they'll go to the free throw line.
You see here just white jerseys clogging the paint, but still the attack from Kouadio just going straight up and being aggressive, avoiding those white jerseys as he goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
They do work the play, and we've seen it quite a couple of times for Kouadio to go to work back to the basket against the guards inside the paint.
I mean, they have already 15+ points in the paint so far. That's exactly where Côte d'Ivoire is getting their points from, as we already knew that they're a team that likes to get the ball inside, play half-court sets, and they're doing that and they're executing.
Well, it's 1 or 2 for Kouadio, former Ivorian League MVP in 2021. It's a 27-point to 18 scoreline. Now on the drive is Lopes as he gets the contact and picks up the foul call.
Strong move from Lopez, going to the basket and attacking, and that's what you want right now. You see that one strong dribble and going up. He doesn't convert, but he definitely gets the foul and goes to the free throw line.
Trying to make the right read. Marilson Lopes, 29-year-old in his first AfroBasket for Cape Verde. We've seen this before. The free throw line, it's got to work. Points placed, 27. Koulibaly hands off to Solo Diapate. Solo again, well, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Diapate looking to draw the foul. There's no call from the referees.
This is great defense from Cape Verde.
Lima saves it. Mendes driving. Gets the bucket again. He's the go-to guy in terms of the scoring here.
No, the fact that Cape Verde is continuing to attack the basket is giving them leeway to chip off and get closer to the 21-27, as Mendes has 7 points.
Captain is absolutely leading from the front, coming in, contributing off the bench. There is some contact. There's now, well, from hero to villain in a little bit of a second there. Mendes runs away from the call.
You see here the play where Mendes fouls Dali on that 3-point line, but they're going to call it for a 2-pointer, I guess because his foot was on the line before he shot it.
Jean-Philippe Dali.
That's how you know you're a veteran player. He looks at the coach saying, no need to review, not now. We know this is going to be a tough game, and we'll probably use that coach's review later down the line as Dali shoots his 2 free throws.
Well, these are 2 of the most experienced teams in the competition, well, in terms of average age and the amount of competition that their rosters have seen. So you can expect that we will get a closely contested game, especially if it continues to play out at this pace, which it looks like it will. 29 plays 21. Lima. Mendes. Now on the step back, just inside. Well, that is some sharp shooting there from Lopes in the corner. And even in the blink of an eye, Ouattara able to pick up the foul. They've got pockets of play where they picked up the pace here. 3 quick points for Marlon Lopes.
You see the foul that was called against Lopes on that play as Côte d'Ivoire gets to shoot 2 free throws. Ouattara on the free throw line.
6 of 7 from the free throw line. Make that 7 of 8. Delgado working here for the Blue Sharks. Dali in front of it. Delgado fades away. Strong bit of rebounding as Almond has come in. Jabate tries the left-hand layup. Almond cleans up on the rebound. There is Almeida wrestling it back. It's going to be Cape Verde ball. The left-hand layup there from Jabate there comes off the foot of Almond. Full court pressure being applied by the Côte d'Ivoire. Lopes will fire off quickly in transition.
Yeah, that's not a good shot that they want, especially right now. They want to get in the set and continue to attack the basket.
Omar! Now, that is a superb play.
Well, that's the way you stick it to him. If your opponent's going to make an offensive mistake, you have to convert on the other end, and that's exactly what Côte d'Ivoire just did as Almond slams dunk for that 2-point shot.
That pass made the poster on that play. Superb for the 7-footer Almond. Baseline shot. Mendes just playing at a different level here is Kennedy Mendes, captain. Delgado steps back and nails the 3.
Great position for Delgado, and that's his first points of the game with 3.
Contact, foul call, 3rd foul for Patrick Lima. Kennedy Mendes has given everything on the floor.
You see Gomes and Tavares check back into the game for the rest of this second quarter as Lima goes to the bench with 3 fouls.
So it's given a chance here for Ivan Almeida and Tavares to have a look at the flow and pace of the game. And sometimes from the bench you can assess a little bit more and consider ways in terms of impacting the game when you come back in.
I mean, just watching the first game, I would be getting the ball into Eddie Tavares. Regardless if he doesn't move, they collapse on him, play inside out. And that's not what Cape Verde has been doing. They've been playing in the pace of Côte d'Ivoire, and that's them to their favor. So hopefully, Amon just checked back in, Gomez has checked back in, Tavares has checked back in, and hopefully they set that pace right now and just finished out this quarter strong.
Kone, perfect from the free throw line still in this one. It's 3 of 3, goes up to 9 points. Ivan Almeida trying to work the partnership with Tavares. Cover on the hard front. Forces the 3-point shot. Gomes.
Tavares has a mismatch on him at the moment. You know, they're just trying to make something work and shake for their team because they're down. But if they just take a look at what's happening on the floor, they could see 2 mismatches as we see here. Kone passing the ball into Almond and getting that dunk.
Post the time. That's what time it is here in Namib, in the desert. Ivan Almeida. Superbly strong take there from Almeida.
That's a great move for him. And again, going downhill as Almeida has 8 points.
Now it is to Costello. Almost blew the dunk, and there was contact and a touch foul. Tavares a little bit late on that one.
Yeah, he was trying to help on that, but he was just too late, and Costello was able to have his first layup of the game because he's been shooting those three-point shots and playing outside so Tavares can be able to guard him on that perimeter.
Well, almost got blocked. Was able to just power it through Matt Costello. Still struggles with the shot, and the free throw comes off that back iron. 28-37. 2:05 left. Will Tavares trying to find Eddie. Does. Hook shot. Drops it.
So simple that Cape Verde just needs to do as Tavares has 4 points. Get it inside. Play that inside-out game. There's a reason why they won in their first game.
The golden touch right now. Does Eddie Tavares have Pilar? A rare early shot in the shot clock for Côte d'Ivoire. The contest here for on the possession, and you see the signal right there. The coach's challenge comes in from Miguel Ramos.
No, I think he could. His player said, "No, coach, we're gonna need that at the end of the game." That's the 3rd time. And so I mean, that's how you know you have veteran, smart players on your team. Very coachable.
Yeah. Fofana. With that coach's challenge waved off, here's Kone trying to feed Costello around that screen action.
You just like to see that the trust you have in your team every time to be like, okay, I understand.
I'm kind of in two minds about it because, you know, this possession could be just as valuable as a possession down the stretch, but
you gotta sometimes just trust your team, and that's what he's doing.
Professor Fofana steps in, goes up and under. Unable to manipulate that in. Almeida. Now, Joel Almeida will drop off to Tavares in space. Every time they get him a touch, he brings some good happens for this Cape Verde offense as he's powered his way to 6 points.
That is the flow that we've seen Cape Verde do, and they need to consistently do that as Côte d'Ivoire takes this timeout.
32-37, we get a timeout on the floor.
We're good. Let's manage this moment the best way as possible. We're good.
First of all, press break, okay? Junior, inbounds, okay? And you receive the ball. You have core, Matt leave. We play chess. I want Buff and Matt. Stay open, okay? In chess, even a little bit more than usually, okay? And Junior.
Brazil Kone, 3 of 4 from the field. 9 points. Superb performance so far from him. Has been trying to impose his will on the defense from the Blue Sharks, and so far so good. They hold a 5-point lead, 45.5 seconds left. Mular It's Almeida picking him up full court. Joel Almeida gets a touch here. Mular trying to dance. Fofana fakes, kicks back out. Mular has time, has space, and long-range possession. Knocks down the three-pointer.
That's just the patience of this Côte d'Ivoire team to play as a team, move the ball, and make the defense shift as they lead the way 40-32.
Shot clock is turned off. This can be the final possession of the first half. Holmes. Almeida. As soon as he's on the floor, the activity around the foul count drives on up. That's the fourth foul for Côte d'Ivoire. First one.
But that's a great call to make the play stop. As you see here, they had a foul to give, but they don't have any more.
Joel Almeida with the last shot of the half. Almeida, superb! And he gets the shot to go. They want the foul call as well. But Joel Almeida makes the shot they will probably review to make sure that the time was right. And, well, no hesitation in the shot at all.
No, they knew exactly what play they draw for Almeida as he stumbles back, but with that confidence, he drills that three-point shot.
Still a lot of contestation there is, but it's going to be halftime here at Cape Verde, 35, Côte d'Ivoire 40, and that's quite the way to close out this first half. Wow.
As we look at what's going on, I mean, statistically wise, it's just neck and neck on the two-point shots for them. 82% for Côte d'Ivoire on the free throw line, and we see here 19 rebounds from both teams, assists 8 for Cape Verde and 7 for Côte d'Ivoire.
It's Ivan Almeida's 8 points, Mendes has 7, Tavares 6 points to close out that first half. Kone leads all scorers with 9, and well, these two teams, we expected it to be a tightly contested one. It has been just 2.5 possessions, so it's separating them. And the crowd in the house has been treated to high execution, technical basketball at the highest level. Let's have a look at how the second quarter played out with some of those best plays.
We see here Daly just lighting it up on that three-point shot, and Mendes taking it to the basket and having no fear as the captain is doing captain things for his team.
Was a real spark off the bench, came in with a lot of electricity, Kennedy Mendes. The drive and then the confidence to face up, take the shot, make the shot. Solo Giabate played the distributor, magical pass into the space there was Dagier, where he knocks down a wide open three.
We know the pace of this team, but it's again Mendes going up as he finished the half with 7 points and just lighting up that floor. But you see that dunk from Almond in the face of a white jersey, as that was his first 2 points of the game.
He's only 2 points of the game, but he'll take that. Sometimes the dunk is worth more than the 2 points, and just giving some confidence to his team. Costello, that matchup with Tavares, 5 points for Matt Costello in the first half. I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure, we will see what happens in the second half between these two big all-star, former all-star players in 2021. Well, it's been a fascinating first half here in Namib. It's a 5-point differential. Second half action. Keep it here.
Let's get this body size. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks.
Winning time.
Both teams over the limit. You have got to be kidding me!
Inside they go, cleared out. Badrouche shot falls in. Nassim Badrouche extracts three under immense pressure, able to knock in that three ball. Gonsalves drops off to Kokila. Drame says no. Getting behind the home team, another turnover. Ahead it goes. Miguel to D'Souza. Backs it home.
Canute going behind the back. Out of control. Comigu comes up with a rebound. Now the young 18-year-old fighting dead, good hands. And Uganda getting first 2 points.
Yeah, great start to the game there.
So good look at that post entry. They knew they were coming from the weak side. Well, is that going to be a rebound or an assist for Togo?
By dang, whoa, wow. That is met up top and taken away. Diakite's pass is tipped by Dundao into free flow. Drop ball! Valente drops in the dunk.
Oh, way to start as the fans are on their seat.
Who can step up? There's a backdoor play. Hangs in another block. Well, coach has become the Mali block party at the moment.
Well, their defense has been impressive. Nothing going for Uganda right now.
Canute has made 1 3, and he'll sink another one. And piles further misery against Uganda. Now officially a 14-point lead. Something about this Mali team that really, catches the eye.
Boom, driving the layup. Well, 3 defenders around him now with his Fernando to Dundao. Pass back! Banked in by Bruno Fernando.
Just a great ball movement from Angola and the bang out dunk.
And here comes Shusha. Good hands by Boissy. Senegal come up with it. Here's the pass. Look out. And wow, baby. Wow, baby. And he's going to the free throw line for the 3-point play.
Oh my goodness, what a finish there.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Just 5 points separate the two teams here at halftime. Let's have a look at the top scorer for the Côte d'Ivoire, Bazu Kone. 9 points, 3 of 4. Highly efficient performance from the guard for the Côte d'Ivoire. Really taking responsibility in the backcourt and giving them some efficiency, getting inside and out in the first half.
It started with him just attacking and reading the defense and going up against Tavares and having no fear. He can score on the inside, driving to the basket and spotting up on that three-point line, but he takes it at it again and again. He leads the way with 9 points.
In the German BBL, OKC Blue in the G League, and played in Belgium and Italy. You see how confident he is attacking big Eddie Tavares inside the paint. The feature of his play was the confidence, but also the skill to finish. Ivan Almeida, well, the playmaker and frontman, 8 and 4, 4 assists to go alongside the 8 points, and he is just well, high IQ and full of guile every time he plays the game.
Oh, he's an energy player for his team where he just knows where to score and when to score. Attacking the basket or spotting up on that three-point line and shooting with confidence. He really is the energizer bunny for this Cape Verde team as he consistently knows what to do when the ball is in his hand. He reads the defense and attacks and goes up strong, one-handed layup, and just is leading the way with 8 points.
He's a tough cover because inside and out, true triple-level scorer. But you add in his ability to draw fouls, his use of the body, and you have to find ways and means and a defender that can stay in front of it. But even then, Almeida a tough cover at the best of times. Well, after 20 minutes of play, it's only 2 possessions that separate these two teams, looking to pick up another win to take them a step closer to the quarterfinal. It's Kone's 9, Kawaja with 4 rebounds and 2 assists for Kone as well.
We know that this team is a veteran team that has knowledge of how AfroBasket works as they went all the way to the 2nd place in the 2021 AfroBasket tournament. They are a team that likes to play half court, but they have picked up the pace a little bit in this game so far.
The Elephants are ranked 5th and 31st in the world, and they are certainly looking to go all the way in 2025. They have ambitions of lifting the continental title, but it starts here against this very, very tough Blue Sharks team. Pazo Kone with his 3 of 4 from the field and 1 of 1 from the outside has been assisted with Costello's 5, and I think will play a much bigger role in the second half. Asamian Mular, 5 points and 2 of 7 shooting, and these on-court partners are going to pitch in for sure. But on the other side, you see the name that features prominently there is Almeida. 8-5-4. We've spoken about his value to this team, and he just continues to provide scoring, rebounding, and facilitation wherever he can.
And it always starts with his energy. He's the one that is their go-getter. It starts with offense and defense with him, and just the way that he is consistently showing up for his team on both ends of the floor and bringing whatever they need. That's just a leader.
He leads the way in terms of scoring. When you look at the comparison between these two teams, 14 points in the paint to 16 of the Côte d'Ivoire, both at around 50%. 10 second chance points for Cabo Verde, 16 bench points apiece, and statistically they are well matched up. 7 turnovers to the 5. We've seen considered structured basketball, and I think shot making in these half-court sets will be the primary difference here in the second half. The Côte d'Ivoire 5 of 14 from the three-point line. That's 35%. 4 of 9 it is for Cabo Verde, 44%. 42% on the interior. One thing that does stand out from the stat sheet is that Cape Verde have only been able to get to the free throw line 6 times in that first half. They played aggressive, but the skillful defense of the Elephants has kept them away from the charity stripe.
I mean, the Elephants have went to the free throw line 9 from 11 times. They know how to get there. Points in the paint has elevated for Cape Verde, being 14 now to Côte d'Ivoire 16. They're kind of neck and neck statistically off of the bench and second chance points, so they have, it's basically 0-0 at this point. This is a very tough tournament, a very physical game. Both teams have won 1 game in the Group A phase, so they have 20 more minutes, which is a long time. And we've seen ebbs and flows in this tournament, go highs and lows. Teams have been down, coming back to win, or teams have been up and losing. So it's going to be a tough matchup for the next 20 minutes.
I'll give you some more stats. 32 shot attempts to 33 from Côte d'Ivoire. 33 shots for Cabo Verde. 19 rebounds apiece. Both have got 6 offensive rebounds. And there really is nothing statistically between these teams, and it speaks to exactly what you see on your screen with the 35 points to 40. And now We are not too far away as the final minute before we resume second half action. Of course, here at the Pavilion Mauricio Mirabales, which is a plant that can live through a century. And it is endemic here in the Namib region. That's how this wonderful arena gets its name.
It's not our ball, so or running and fish, okay, with a space, move the ball. And if not, we try to play fish 5-on-5. Horns 2 in the beginning for staggers for JP, okay? If we find advantage with Leo inside, we can play even horns 2 for Leo, okay? Remember, we are playing for the guard who is in the same side of...
Time about to be back in. Ivan Almeida has led the way entirely on the score sheet for this Cabo Verde team. His brother Joel gonna get the start alongside Gomes, and the two Tavares, Eddie and Will, the chosen five for Cabo Verde and Coach Trovoada. And on the other side for the Elephant, it is Fofana and Kone, Guaggio, Costello, and Dali, the five players on the floor. Second half action. It is underway. Almeida curls, cuts, and draws the foul. Getting into their own half-court sets to start out this second half. Joel Almeida. "39 years old now at his fifth AfroBasket. Portugal, Spain, Cyprus, Angola, Georgia, Cameroon. He's featured for two teams in the Basketball Africa League, FAPL Cameroon, and Creole Star, of course, the team that founded by his brother and himself, and they featured in this year's Basketball Africa League. Costello. 3-point differential. Guaggio. Matt Costello trying to draw Tavares out off the dribble. Pull up. Almeida there to pick up another rebound. Tempered start by both teams. Joel Almeida, long range shot.
We know he could light it up on that three-point line. It's just always amazing to know that he's 39 years old and can still go. He still has a motor.
And still has the eye as Costello's shot again. Settles for that long range shot once more. Challenge from Almeida. And got into a world of trouble there. Guaggio. Eight seconds. That's all that left on the shot clock. Almeida steals the ball. They'll pull up for three. Brave shot from Almeida. No defense around. He still gets the ball back. Does Ivan beats Tavares, and he chases down the miss. Wow.
We understand the energy he has is really literally all over the floor on offense and defense. He just does not give up on any play.
Like he was playing that possession by himself. Superb work from Almeida. He's made this a one-point game. Kone. Pass is deflected. Now on the step through is Will Tavares, and the blocking foul is called.
That's just great poise in that possession as Will Tavares just gathers himself and goes up strong and creates the contact. We see the replay here. He just goes, tries to Euro, and gets the foul. This is a play before where Almeida just continues to be relentless on the offensive end.
Well, he's up to 10 points. He's got 7 rebounds, 4 assists. And The stat sheet is filling up for sure here for Ivan Almeida. They've reined in the 5-point differential to start out this third quarter. Now they pick up a lead. Cape Verde by 1. Slicing through and skillful again, Côte.
We've seen him do that attack straight at Tavares with no fear and score.
That is the third successful attempt inside Tavares. Wanted the foul call. There's no call on the contact. Fofana in transition. Tavares challenges, got a piece of that. Shorts it. Inside out now for Ivan Almeida. Again. Will Tavares in space. Will Tavares for 3.
Oh, that's just the way you light it up, and you come out of that halftime really understanding the assignment as Cape Verde leads by 2.
9-2 run. There is a score for the Côte d'Ivoire. And Dali.
We talked about the 3 times this team have met, and 2 wins go to Cape Verde and 1 to Côte d'Ivoire. So this is a challenging game for them. This is Group A. They both have 1 win, and the team that wins today actually takes the lead in Group A.
Moves right to the top and takes a step closer to that automatic qualification to the quarterfinal.
And that's what you want, because you do get a day of rest before you continue this long, hard-fought tournament.
And you get to see every single team in the competition with that straight path to the quarterfinals, while barring the 4 other teams that qualify out of the other groups. Combs sees Tavares strong on the shot. They've done well to keep him well outside the paint. Tavares forced to shoot from a little bit further out. Côte. Dali, there's Guaggio. Whoa, wait. Whoa. He tried to put a poster right on Tavares, turning in there. Absolutely no fear. Forces Tavares into the 3rd foul.
And we've seen this before in the first game where Tavares did get in foul trouble and went to the bench. This is the play where he tried to dunk over Tavares, and Tavares gets his 3rd foul. But Tavares needs to understand that he has 3 fouls and he might go to the bench, but his team and his presence is needed. We saw how it truly changed the game for Cape Verde against the DR Congo in that game when he was on the court.
Got some bunnies, does Côte. Gets the 2nd there. Able to get up off the floor to draw the foul. Really love the confidence he's played with inside the paint. Goes. Joel Almeida. Tavares kicks out to Gomes off the 1-footer. Tavares. Defenders all around him, but he draws 3 on that one, and he's forced it up inside the paint.
You see 3 green jerseys around him trying to knock off the ball, but he tries, it continues to be strong as he gets the foul. I mean, you have to have some power movement for that. That's 3 bodies that just went swarming to him.
They really did try their best to stay up straight and make it as tough as possible for Tavares inside the paint there.
I mean, he stands tall at 2 meters. That's just your height. You can't really, all you can do is stand up straight and put your hands up.
And hope. He gets the 2 free throws and up to 8 points now. Just has his 3rd rebound in the game. 5 lead changes in this one. Dali crosses. Some pressure put right back here on Côte d'Ivoire. Costello turns in, and there was a nice move from Costello. Haven't seen him try to establish inside the paint, but there's just a lot of talking happening inside. And Côte having a moment there with Coach Miguel. Gomes called for the contact.
You see this quick, fast movement from Castillo as he goes up and gets the foul, and that's the first back to the basket move we've seen him do. He's been playing outside to draw Tavares outside so he can actually space the floor for his team. But that's a very rare moment that we saw him play back to the basket.
Do suspect we'll see a little bit more of that from Matt Costello. Just 5 points there. Takes his total to 6. It's 2 of 7 from the field. Ivan Almeida and the Blue Sharks trying to work against this really structured Côte d'Ivoire defense. Almeida lines it straight up and puts it right in.
Oh, he just knows how to play as he came off of that screen from Tavares and stopped and popped and nailed that three-point shot.
Having a superb game is Ivan Almeida.
Yeah, he has 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists, leading the way for his team. As we know, he's the energy player, he's the energized player. He's literally in every possession on defense and offense, so it's nothing more to expect from him but that and more.
And hitting 2 of 3 from the outside now, just continuing to showcase his versatility and the ability to score. Foul call. Almeida looks on. Call for the blocking foul. It's first foul. It's the 5th team foul though. And so we've seen this scenario a couple of times in this group play. The 5 fouls that comes in the third quarter with just about 5 minutes left. It'll be interesting to see how Cape Verde approach the intensity on the defensive end.
I mean, we know that they can put the pedal to the metal on defense. They tighten up and locked in, turning their defense into offense in their last game when they were down 16 points to the DR Congo and end up was just lighting it up on that three-point line. So we know that Cape Verde is more than capable to shut down defensively and really get some stops as we've seen them do in this tournament so far.
They are capable, but with the foul scenario now, they have to temper back just a little bit. Almeida. Guaggio in front of him now picks up the matchup with Costello. Tavares has the size inside. Waved off from Almeida, thrown up, wow. Tavares keeps his balance and does just well to put it in.
No, just the presence of Tavares. He was just dancing around trying to figure out what Almeida was doing, but he was there for that rebound.
Bazokone. Now to Will Tavares. Loses it trying to get inside and make some decisions, but indecision results in the turnover.
Even though Cape Verde is in foul trouble, they have showed up defensively, and that is how they're getting this flow in transition. That's the second time we've seen a flow that they have been doing in this game so far.
Ivan Almeida there. Turns, fires, and he hits again up to 15 points.
And again, it started from that defensive transition for them to be able to lead the way 53-48 in this third quarter.
Great offense, back to the basket, whether he faces up or puts the ball on the floor. Guaggio. Almeida happy to pick up the call there.
We see that hard fall to the ground by Guaggio. We just hope he's okay as he gets up slowly. Been an aggressive game, tournament so far actually. You see here's the foul where he just lands hard on his side.
Kennedy Mendez back. Gomes will rest up a little bit. Second foul now on Ivan Almeida. Ten-point swing here in the second half. Amadou Sidibé, the captain of Côte d'Ivoire. Professor Fofana off to the bench as well.
We knew this was going to be a neck-and-neck tough game for both teams. Our experience, they understand the assignment. They both won a game in this Group A phase, and so this is one of the most important games that both teams are showing up for.
75% from the free throw line for Côte d'Ivoire. It's back to 3 points. Will Tavares. Almeida working with Eddie Tavares. Up he goes, in he goes. Now whether it's Correa who's credited with the bucket or Almeida, 2 points it is.
Well, they gave it to Almeida as he has 17 points, but Correa was there.
Mular.
And he's there with that defensive rebound.
Now the shot from Will Tavares for 3.
And again, it's not only their offense, but it's their defense and the way that they know how to shut down the defender when it matters most. And here it goes, that tip in from Correa as he's just right there and drops it in.
Still can't tell from that, but Correa gets the 2 points nonetheless. And you can tell from this one who this is. This is Will Tavares with the big-time 3 and extends the lead out to 8 points. Timeout on the floor. Cabo Verde, well, they've turned this one around.
Vamos por partes. Edi, atenção, 3 Já viste? Se mandares para a esquerda o gajo não faz nada. Ele sai outra vez à procura da direita. A zona confusa. Anderson, é isso mesmo. Ei, e rouba na bola. Como é que estamos? Ei, ambas as equipas estão em bola. Ambas as equipas estão em bola. Vamos ter que atacar o gajo. 2, 3 passos, atacar. Junta 24 segundos, nunca tem pressa.
Functioning like a Swiss Army knife is Ivan Almeida. Just all sort of use on the floor for this Cabo Verde team. You see the passing ability, his rebounding, and shot making from both the inside and the outside.
I mean, he's just doing the most as he knows how to do. He's leading 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. That's just impeccable for the energy player for Cape Verde.
Now pressure on the Elephants. Transferred just a little bit by Olare. This young man was playing the under-16 championship. Averaged 20 points a game in that championship. And probably been a big kickstart to his path here on the continental stage. Second one falls.
We see some full court pressure as Côte d'Ivoire is trying to pick up that defensive stride to end this third quarter.
Will Tavares working there around the Eddie screen. Correa. 3 defenders around him. It's wrestled away. Solo Chiapate to Costello. Staying at the top of the key. Solo loses it. Almeida doesn't have the numbers to still pull up for 3. And there is a foul call. And Almeida, lots of confidence, and he's able to pick up the foul. Sidibé will pick up his first.
We talked about the flow of Cape Verde and the way that they, again, third quarter, they have won consistently, picking up the flow and the tempo, and they're leading this energy and momentum for this game right now as Almeida shoots three free throws.
He's won the Portuguese league 3 times as Ivan Almeida. MVP 2019. Missed that last one. Still keeps it at an 8-point differential.
But still more than enough time for Cape Verde as you see them actually getting into the rhythm of a half-court set.
Costello pitches it to a wide open shooter. And now there's a break in play here, a holding foul called off the ball, and it's going to be 2 shots for Sidibe.
And that even happened because of the offensive movement they had. All 5 players on Côte d'Ivoire touched the ball in that possession. And that's the rhythm that they need to play in, because that's their moneymaker. The way they play half-court sets and slows the pace down. So hopefully they get that energy back and continue to run in their pace.
A much better flow and tempo about that last possession. Sidibe. Ball is tapped back there by Tavares on the miss from Captain Amadou Sidibe. Now Ivan Almeida, kick out Mendes. Pull back and shot. Well, likes to have the dance, and he makes the shot work.
What a beautiful move from Will Tavares as he continues to lead the way for his team.
We've seen it as a feature of his play. He likes to come alive in the second half. Here is Jabate to Omar. Steps through. There's going to be a travel call on the 7-footer inside.
Defense, defense, defense. We know this Cape Verde team knows how to put the pedal to the metal. In third quarter, they really survive and strive in the third quarter, and they just turn it up a notch. We don't know where that comes from, but they definitely know how to do that.
It's a secret force that they're able to tap into. Almeida kicking there to Correa. Correa, Euros. Strong rebound by Mullard. Now Mullard guarded and sent back by Eddie Tavares inside that paint. Solo Chapate dropping pass on one. Well contested again by Eddie. Will. Now Eddie Tavares loses it in the paint there. Now it is Solo Chapate on the finish. Hard work inside the paint. There's nothing easy at all. Wrestled there was, well, that was wrestled away from Eddie Tavares to get the opportunity to go out in transition. And now another substitution as Ouattara comes in. Kouadio heads off. A breather for Eddie Tavares as well. The final 45 seconds in this third quarter. Almeida. A little bit of work you see featured throughout the play here for the Blue Sharks. Almeida working Ouattara. Now Almeida will pull up in front of Ouattara. Strong on the shot. Mullard gets in between the 2 defenders, and there is a contact situation and scenario. I think it will be, and it is. Ivan Almeida again whistled and blown for the foul.
You see here just the attack, the aggressiveness from Mullard, just going up strong, knowing that he's taking advantage of that transition as Mendes has 3 fouls.
So timeout called on the floor, and now the contestation comes in because call from a number perspective was Almeida, and that's why there's a little bit of agitation on the face of Captain Mendes.
Hey, tomem atenção, tomem atenção. Kevon, Ivan, hey, Ivan, Joel, Anderson, Will. Vamos fazer o 4 final, hein? 4 final, 17 segundos. Ei, com o Joel.
Seems to relish the final 20 minutes, does Will Tavares. He picks up 12 points, seems to just come alive under pressure, thrive with his shot making, and well, we've seen that now in the Spurs' second time here in Namib. A lot of frustration there on the face of Captain Kennedy Mendes. In the penalty are both teams, so there is 2 shots for Molari. Gomes leads up. Final possession of the half should be the final 10 seconds of the third quarter. I'm trying to pitch it to Almeida in the corner. And Almeida once again knocks down another 3 at the buzzer. Second time he's done that. Some big time shot making from Joel Almeida.
Wow, what a show we have seen today again. Almeida coming off that double screen baseline shot for a 3-pointer. We've seen that in the second quarter at ending. And now we see it again in the third quarter. That was just an amazing play, amazing shot at the right time for Joel Almeida, as he has 8 points for Cape Verde.
You saw the smile on the face of Coach Trovoade. Drew that one up, got the desired result, and so it's the desired result for the Blue Sharks. 65 plays 56 here at the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, 62-56.
As we see here, it's 65-56, but we see the statistics. 44% of the shooting of Cape Verde and how they really stepped it up. And that's the only difference as we see as they're extending by 20%, and that they're equal 44 to 42 for 46 to the two-pointers, but it's just the 3-point shooting for Cape Verde that has led the way.
What a turnaround it's been for Cabo Verde here in the third quarter. And well, their spearhead, their focal point, that man Ivan Almeida. See the work that he has done. Kone has been the counter for Cabo Verde, trying to do the work that he can, attacking the paint with aggression and finishing. But 30 points in that third quarter for Cabo Verde is how they were able to turn it all around. They trailed by 5 at the half, and then some sharp work, some superb shooting, and just all-around hustle play inside is how they managed to pick up this 9-point lead. Scan the QR code and be a part of the FIBA family. Download the Courtside 1891 app. Fourth quarter action set to resume. Elephants will be looking for one more run. A timely one to see if they can counter what the Blue Sharks threw at them in that third quarter. And for Cabo Verde, if they can continue to play the way they did in the third, carry this one to that W.
I mean, they have 10 more minutes left to see what they're going to bring to this table and their energy, but it's been a really high and low game. This tournament, not even a game, it's just amazing to see the pride that we see on every team in this tournament so far.
Just a little bit of a delay as the shot clock was reset. Now it is in the possession of the Côte d'Ivoire. Baseline spin and drop off, and there is Sidibé. Amadou Sidibé picking up a score. There's a different pace and tempo about that possession for the Elephants. Part of the World Cup qualifying squad, played the World Cup 2023 Olympic qualifying tournament, and here he is dropping in the free throw, gets the three-point play to start out this fourth quarter.
A great start in the fourth quarter for the Côte d'Ivoire team.
65-59. Correa in some trouble. Joel Almeida. Well, some excellent sharp shooting from him, especially down the stretch there, now into the path of Koulibaly. So before that goal, you see the frustration from Ivan Almeida. Call made. Pass there into the path.
Yeah, that would be his fourth foul. And he needs to be a little bit mindful of that, as he and his energy is definitely needed for Cape Verde in the last minutes or 9 minutes of this fourth quarter.
Still right there, contesting the foul still.
And you see the sub for Almeida as he goes out, and the cap. And Gomes comes in the game.
17 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. That's what he's done so far. We'll have to just take a breather. Coach Tovar, they're not taking any risk right now. We'll probably see him towards the end of the fourth quarter again.
And we've seen that happen before in this game, where he does take the chances on his team and his players, giving them that trust. So we'll definitely see them come back in the game soon.
Tavares trying to pressure Tavares. Gomes working the screen. The pass to Correa is a bit high. Can't hold it. It goes right out of bounds.
It's not a turnover you want right now, especially the momentum shifting into Côte d'Ivoire's favor.
Cabo Verde stole back all the momentum at the start of the third. Côte d'Ivoire trying to steal the momentum here at the start of the fourth. Jabate urging Koulibaly to get into position. Now Koulibaly working, sent back by Gomes. Strong defensive work, and the right-hand pass from Almeida spills out of bounds. You see the work here from Gomes, times it right at the top. Says no, 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 sends that one right back. Moulin and Côte d'Ivoire looking to build on this run. 6 points it is so far. Sidibé. Solo Jabate won't get it up in time because the shot clock. Well, that was the bell and that went off the buzzer. So it is a turnover. Holding their breath here, the Cabo Verde fans. Will Tavares. Watara right up on it. Gomes. Will. Wow, right hand drop in.
Oh, that's just a beautiful move, and just the way that he read that defense and took his time to attack the basket, as Tavares has 14 points.
3-second call.
Coulibaly just picked up that 3-second call as he was just camping out in the paint. But you see here, that was a call.
Looking to try and feed inside. Now it's Gomes. Not going to put the ball on the floor this time. Will Tavares shot is strong. Gomes. Close range miss, and you can't get the finish right there. Point blank range.
You see the frustration as he screams, but they'll be getting the ball back with 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
12 second half points for Will Tavares. Coulibaly is out. Matt Costello will come back in. Joel Almeida turns and fires. And now again we have more off the ball wrestling. It's whistled against City Bay.
Yeah, both teams know what's at stake. Again, whoever takes this game leads in Group A.
Handed off there by Almeida to Tavares. Will Tavares again on the dribble, tried the right-hand layup. This time Costello was there to deflect. Ouattara shorts it. Sidibe can't finish. Diabate trying to find a seam of space. Wraparound pass. Sidibe catches it and is able to go up. I think really the pass from Diabate to get around the defense there made that play possible. This is on the other side, the work from Costello. Pick up the block, and you see that wraparound pass. It reached the outside hand of Gomez.
If his hands were down, that would have been a 2-point dunk, but his hands were up, and you can see both teams are fighting as each possession. You saw on Cape Verde just the attack to the basket, but the block from Castillo, and then on the other end just trying to get that 50-50 plays, but it was in favor of Côte d'Ivoire as they shoot 2 free throws.
Second one is good. 9 points the differential was at the start of this fourth. Back within 4. Correa. Costello clears it away again. Second block.
He's just definitely having a blockhouse in this fourth quarter.
Diabate in rhythm, in transition, banks it home with a little bit of interest.
Oh, did he call the bank?
I didn't see the call, but I saw the result, and that is 3 important points. And here's Costello again.
And it starts from defense. You see the block from Costello, but then the transition bank shot 3 and lands it in as it's 67-66 in favor of Cape Verde.
Perfect reply for the Elephants out of the quarter break. They pulled back almost all 9 points. They're back within 1. A timeout is called by Cabo Verde. And, well, Will Tavares leads it with 14 alongside Evan Almeida. And since Almeida has been off the floor, there's been a noticeable difference in the confidence here from the Elephants.
Yeah, I mean, he's the go-to energy player for Cape Verde, and he's sitting on the bench with 4 fouls, and he will probably get back in between the 5 and 4 minute mark, but he just has to be very careful because after that 5th foul, that's really a wrap, and this game is neck and neck. So hopefully his veteran experience, he understands that not to pick up that last foul.
6 of 11 from the field for Ivan Almeida. Joel Almeida, 8 points, and we saw 2 important 3-pointers made at the end of the first half and the end of the third quarter. So it's Tavares in, out of the timeout. And this Costello-Tavares matchup has been tempered because it's Costello not going inside the paint, trying to draw Tavares out. But it will have an impact on the floor for sure.
Yeah, you see the full court pressure here from the Elephants, just trying to slow the momentum down for Cape Verde.
Correa comes out, trying to drive in on the baseline, pitches it to Almeida. Will Tavares driving. We're picking the right moment to attack the paint right there.
He just knows how to read the foot of the defender that's defending him. The way that he attacks the basket, very slow pace. He looks at the feet and tries to go up strong and gets the foul.
See the call from Coach Trovoada saying, throw it down. He likes the aggression, but wants the result close by. Just the 5th missed free throw here for Cape Verde. First miss for Tavares at the free throw line. 11 of 16 now. Misses both. Chabate. Dancing, that left hand finish. Wow, that's superb reading by Solo Chabate.
Definitely dancing with the stars as he attacked the basket. Now he has 7 points in this game. Ivorian
legend. Well, starting to find some feel for the offense here. Up to 7 points. Côte d'Ivoire, they have a lead now. Will Tavares shot is short.
I think for Cape Verde on that next possession, they should get the ball to Tavares, even if he's not scoring. Get it inside out and stretch the offense.
2 points only for Cabo Verde. There's Mulare, shorted it. Sidibe picks up the miss, and he'll try to get the score inside there. Impeded on the shot.
Oh, the relentlessness on that offensive board. You see green jerseys go for the offensive board, but it comes up from the captain, Sidibe, as he goes to the free throw line.
Second foul of Gomes. It's the 4th team foul now, with 5:29 left in this 4th and final quarter. Yes! Pressure on the free throw shooters, pressure on everyone. 7 lead changes we've seen. 12-2, that's the score here in the 4th quarter. 25 free throws made on 32 attempts by Côte d'Ivoire.
I mean, just for them to get to the line that many times, shooting 77%. They've been to the line 25 makes out of 32. That means you're being aggressive. That's amazing.
And the conversion rate right about where it should be, maybe a little bit higher. 80% is probably the area they want to be at. Gomes though. Picked off by Chabate, pitched ahead to Costello. Matt Costello thunders it home for Côte d'Ivoire, and they are now ahead by 4.
Oh, you see here the lob and a slam dunk from Costello as he just takes off flight and adds 8 points to his total score as Côte d'Ivoire, the Elephants, lead 71-67.
Yeah, Correa's off. This is the Campbell here. We've seen Coach Trovoade with 5 minutes left, gonna bring in Ivan Almeida. It's been a completely different story for Cabo Verde since he's been off the floor. They've only managed to score just 2 points, have Cabo Verde. 15 points for Côte d'Ivoire, and it's been spearheaded there by Solo Chabate, defensively and on the offensive end. Almeida up top, wow! Perfect pass, perfect finish.
And I knew it, the next possession for Cape Verde, I said the ball needs to touch Tavares' hand, and that's exactly what happened.
Mulare slices through and able to finish right there.
They can't give up easy buckets like that. They need to get some stops and some scores if they want to continue the stretch, but Côte d'Ivoire, the Elephants, are playing amazing and playing under control in this game.
The action well and truly heating up right now with both teams. Almeida turns and fires. There's nothing there for him. Giabate on the rebound right there. Mulare around this Costello screen. just that rebounding presence already. Almeida now going to push right at Costello. Blocks that, and it's put in. Almeida will not be denied. Such a strong play.
He just never gives up, sorry. He just never gives up on his own shots, or just his energy is being brought, and you can feel it in this gym, and you can see how his team has stepped it up a notch on defense and on offense.
19 big Almeida points. The kick out to Dali. Dials it in. Drops in the three-pointer. Well, whatever offense was lacking for Côte d'Ivoire, they found it here in the fourth quarter.
The way that they're playing is just superb on the defense and offensive end, both teams, but just leading by 5 points, the Elephants is taking the way.
Spilling to the ground. They want the foul call on the ground. 2 shots it will be though for Almeida. Again, pleading his case here for the upgrade on the call, but that's the pinpoint pass from Joel Almeida. There's acres of space there for Tavares, and the big man that close, you know what time it is.
And if you can do it once, you could definitely do it again. And somewhere in this offensive possessions that they will have with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in this game.
Ivan Almeida pushes up to 20 points. Second free throw doesn't drop in. Now goes 4 of 8. Bularic. High arcing. Almeida rebounds. Almeida attacks hard. Dali's denial. They have numbers here to Côte d'Ivoire into the path of Kouadjo. Extra pass, Costello. 3 is strong. Now Almeida's ahead of everyone. Ivan Almeida. Cherry picking just a little bit, but he'll take the 2 points.
He was still on the ground after that foul that he thought he had, but you see him here just waiting for that pass from Tavares as he scores his 22nd basket in today's game.
The crowd getting into it. Diabate. Wow, wow, wow. Solo Diabate is able to get that ball in around the 7-foot frame of Tavares, who's got his hands on his head.
Oh my gosh, what a game it's been. As Diabate has 9 points, you saw him with no fear. The way that he was attacking the basket, used his body against Tavares to not only make that basket, but to get the and one. And you see it right here, he goes in and he uses his body and he converts that 3-point play.
Well, he's one of the few players on the floor here who's won the BAL twice. He knows how to win. The Angolan League has won twice. The Tunisian League has also won. Trying to transfer all of that success here into the national team. Off it comes from the foot of Almeida. Now the contestation, you see the foot of Solo Diabate, and there is the now it might be the time for the use of that challenge.
Remember before, the coach tried to use 3 times his challenge in the beginning of the game, and then his players say, no, 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 coach, we're going to need it at the end. And this is the time where it's needed, as they're going to check what foot it came off of.
Yeah, the possession challenge.
We are going to review which teams cause the ball to goes out of bounds. Can we see it frame by frame? Yeah, no, back, hit me. Back, yes. Now, white, go, white. They try to reach but no touch.
All right.
Yeah, no, white.
No, I have green now.
Yeah. No.
I have that action right now as now green ball, no?
Yeah, but white, let's touch.
Go back, yeah, I got you. Go back, yep. Yeah, all right, keep going forward.
Yeah. To see if he touched or not.
I have the ball changing direction off
Yeah,
his left foot.
yeah, yeah.
Can we go back
Can
one
we
more
get
time
more?
and see his left foot? Right
Yeah.
to that spot. So I have the left foot all the way through to the end.
Yeah.
All the way through to the end. All the way to the goes out of bounds.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah.
So, white ball.
So we have white ball. Call on the court is confirmed.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct, white ball.
Yeah, we confirm is a call white ball.
So it stays white ball. Comes right there off the leg of Solo Diabate. We're into the final 2 minutes. We are into the stretch.
Oh, we feel the energy in this gym. That has been neck and neck so far in this fourth quarter.
Gomes to Almeida. Ivan Almeida, wow! That is scintillating by Almeida.
Just relentless on the offensive front as he has 24 points. His energy has been the reason why the Cape Verde team stepped it up when he came in with those 4 fouls.
Such a difference when he's on the floor. Dali. Diabate pulling on up. Had to go. It's one back by Kouadio. Now, Diabate sees Costello. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Costello's shot. And this is going to be a huge moment. Down on the ground goes Dali. This could be trouble for Ivan Almeida. 24 points, 12 boards. The call not going in on Almeida as Gomes who picks up the foul. So Almeida lives. "36 attempts. That's what they'll have after this. That was the 35th. They've made 26 of those. Living at the free throw line. Dali. Pressure. Second one is good.
27 out of 36 free throw attempts.
Pushes it back to a 4-point lead. On the catch and shoot is Gomes. Lines up the shot and wow. We've seen some big time shots being made. None bigger than that one from Beto Gomes.
Oh, what a shot as the time is running down in this game.
1-point game. Solo, Diabate. Inside he goes. No contact called. It's now Cape Verde. Cross to Gomes. Holding it for just a second. Tavares gets a touch. Ivan Almeida. Working the kick out to Gomes again. Gomes on the shot. It's cleaned up by Kouadio. The scramble for the ball is picked up now. Dropped in by Will Tavares. Loose ball in his hand. And he's able to pick up the 2 points. Cape Verde, go ahead.
What a game it has been. The relentlessness of Cape Verde, as you see right here, just scrambling for the ball, winning that 50-50 play, and Tavares being strong and going out for that layup and getting the foul. He has 60 points in this game so far, and you could just tell and you can feel the energy as fans are up on their feet for the last 15 seconds in this game.
Drama filled it is here in Mosamech. That was some big time shot making by Will Tavares. They have a chance at the free throw line. Convert the 3-point plays. 63% on the day. Give just a little bit of comfort on the scoreboard. Will Tavares. It's now in the hands of Mulare. This could be the final possession. Costello, Mulare on the drive. Mulare shot up. It is Dali for Côte d'Ivoire. Drops in the 2 points. And, well, drama. Picking up the loose ball, dropping in on the miss from Mulare. And the referees, well, they've called a conference. Gives the lead here to Côte d'Ivoire. The question is, around the time, the look of dismay on the face of Will Tavares. Instant replay system has been triggered. The basket will count. There is no doubt about that. Number
Okay.
Apollo.
Yeah, we are going to review if the ball released before the red light. Can we check? Can we see the clock? With
Now to check the clock.
No. The ball is in the air. Continue?
We just want to go all the way to the light.
Yes.
When the light's on, and then go backwards from the light.
You can see the shot here, the clock here. Yeah. Can we? Yes. Can go back? Yes. Go frame. Yes. Stop. Now we have 0.4. So the ball is placed.
Is this synced?
This is the clock.
No. Is this synced?
Yeah, there's no red light. This is the clock. Yeah.
This is 100% synced. That screen is synced
yes.
with
This
that
is the
screen.
same.
100%. We can use that screen even though the zeros aren't on there.
Go.
Right. So go. Yep. So go to when the ball passes all the way through the net.
Yes.
We need to see when the ball finishes passing through the net now?
Yes. To put the time. Stop. Can we make zoom for this? Can we make zoom here? Yes. Now the ball didn't throw. There is no time. So the time is over.
Okay. Correct.
So after review, we confirm that
the basket's
count
good.
and the game is in.
Correct.
Okay. After review, basket count, game in.
So drama in the desert, and it is Côte d'Ivoire picking up the lead, picking up the win. It's Dali, the hero, dropping in those 2 points. And the Elephants, well, they pick up the win. Disappointment for Tavares. Joy in Côte d'Ivoire. They continue with their unbeaten run. And here's the shot from Mulare as it goes up. Dali picking it up, dropping it in, and they pick up the win. Wow.
What an energy it has been. What a game it has been. 2 teams playing with pride. Both have won in this tournament so far. The Côte d'Ivoire, the second place champions of the 2001 AfroBasket, wins again tonight. As you see tears from Cape Verde, but joy from the Elephants as they win by 1 point, 81-82.
It means a lot to every single one of these players on the floor. The tears because of all the effort that has been put in. Let's quickly try and make a statistical sense of what we've seen.
I mean, we just seen 2 great teams that are experienced veteran players playing. You just see the statistics across the board. 41 rebounds for Cape Verde to 44 for the Elephants. 18 assists for Cape Verde, and Côte d'Ivoire had 13. And just look at the statistics of the top scorers.
I mean, what a game from Ivan Almeida. What a game from everyone on the floor. And his teammates rally around Will Tavares. There's a lot of joy, though, for Côte d'Ivoire. And Coach Miguel Ramos, he picks up a win here. They pick up their 2nd win in group play. They still have 1 more game to go, but the job is done for today. And Côte d'Ivoire, they move to the top of the group.
The way that they played and the way that their excitement, they had 4 players in double figures. And even though Cape Verde come out with that loss, they scored 30 points in the 3rd quarter against Côte d'Ivoire 16. And you just have to tilt your hats again for Cape Verde, the way that they play. But let's just check out again Tavares. We saw the emotion after that loss, and just him leading the way for Cape Verde.
Unreal how they were able to fight back in that fourth quarter, turn it all around. 26 points to 16 after the run from Cape Verde out of the halftime. Well, the shooting here from Solo Diabate, he played such a big role down the stretch. You see the pass to Matt Costello, and 10 points there in the fourth quarter from the Ivorian legend. It went back and forth.
It was such a good game to see. Just seeing both national teams play with pride and not giving up or letting up till the buzzer hit 0-0. You could see here as Alman dunks that ball, he led this team with 24 points in this game, and you could just see the deflation off of it when they walk off, but they need to keep their head high and the way that they have been playing, and the winners, the Elephants, doing what they know best and understanding the assignment of this game, just fighting every single possession.
A big moment here when Will Tavares got the foul call, was able to power it up, and then see the work and the scramble. And this was one of the big moments. The free throw straight after on the miss, and then here is Dali on the finish. Well, couldn't have cut it any closer. Finishing right there, drops in the putback and takes home the win. Well, some real drama here in the desert as the win is confirmed. And Côte d'Ivoire, they move to the top of Group A, 4 points. Cape Verde, they're locked up there with the Congo DR and Rwanda. They're at the bottom of the group. 58-65 it was to Congo, picking up their first win, and we just saw one of the closest games so far here in Namib. 81 points to 82 as the Elephants hold on for a narrow 1-point lead. Hashtag AfroBasket. There's a lot to talk about after what we've seen unfold in this wonderful display on the Continental Showpiece, the premier Continental Showpiece of men's basketball. And we have seen competition at the highest level. We'll try to take it all in. We'll wrap up and we'll be back tomorrow. So from Quentin Nason and Ifi Ibekwe and the production team, it is good night.